Hey, have you ever run across a situation where your fryer's screaming at you with what sounds like the Pac-Man noise while also displaying the E-10 high limit air tripped on the front of the control panel? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to reset that high limit, also explain why it happened and how you can prevent it in the future. The first thing we need to do when that high limit air code comes up on the control panel, we need to make sure that we give it about 30 minutes to cool down so that we can then try and reset it. But it's important that we give it the 30 minutes to cool down, because if not, then we would be wasting our time in trying to reset that. So now that we've given it that 30 minutes to cool down, let's go ahead and go down here to underneath the control panel and we'll take a look at where that reset switch is. So you can see underneath here we have our high limit reset switch, and after we've given it time to cool down, we'll just take and press in on it for just a moment and then release it. And then that should go ahead and reset that high limit for us. But let's talk a little bit about why that happened. Well, the high limit is a thermal protection device to keep the fryer from overheating. But sometimes what can happen is that error code can come up when there's actually not a faulty component. Sometimes it's just a matter of getting too much black carbon buildup on the inside of our fry pot on our high limit probes or maybe our elements. This can give a false reading and can actually provide an error code when there's really not a safety issue. So something to be on the lookout for if we look at the inside of our fry pot here is we want to make sure that there's no black carbon buildup on the inside of our fry pot, especially on our elements here or our probes or our high limit probes up front. So if we see any of that black carbon buildup on the components that were mentioned, this is going to be a clear indicator that it's time to do our clean out with degreaser. This is going to help get rid of that black carbon buildup and also help prevent it from building up in the future. So remember, if you're seeing an E10 high limit on the front of your fryer, that you want to check for that black carbon buildup before we go and call for service, and then also try and reset that high limit. So now you're equipped to know why it happened and how to resolve it.